Are you ready to find a tire that won't just get you through the mud, but will make you hunt for it? Let's talk about the tires that turn the word stuck into a problem for other people. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most critical decisions any truck or Jeep owner will make, choosing the right set of mud tires. We're going to count them down from number 5 all the way to our number 1 pick for the best mud tire you can buy today. Number 5. BFGoodrich Mud Terrain T KM3. Alright, let's kick things off with our number 5 spot, and it goes to an absolute legend in the off-road world, the BFGoodrich Mud Terrain T KM3. BFG has been a dominant name in tires for decades, and the KM3 is the evolution of their iconic mud terrain line. When you see these tires, you know they mean business. They have a classic, aggressive look, and they come with a reputation that precedes them. I've run BFG tires in the past, and I was really excited to see how the latest and greatest KM3 would perform when pushed to its limits. The first thing you have to talk about with the KM3 is its performance on rocks. This is where this tire truly shines. BFG developed what they call their Crawl Tech compound, and it's designed to grip and conform to irregular surfaces like nobody's business. Paired with their Core Guard Max technology, which adds a ton of thickness and reinforcement to the sidewalls, this tire is a rock crawler's dream. I've pointed these at some nasty rock gardens, the kind with sharp, unforgiving edges, and the way they just grab on and pull the vehicle up is genuinely impressive. You feel a ton of confidence airing these down, knowing those sidewalls are built to take a beating. Now, for its performance in the mud, it's called a mud terrain after all, and it does a good job. It really does. The mud-phobic bars on the shoulders are designed to help release compacted mud, and the massive tread blocks dig in to find traction. Number 4. Cooper Tire Discoverer STT Pro. This tire just looks mean. It's got this rugged, imposing presence that tells you it's built for serious work, and frankly, it is. Cooper has packed a ton of technology into this tire, and it has a very dedicated following of users who swear by its toughness and trail performance. I was eager to see if it lived up to the hype, and for the most part, it absolutely does. The biggest selling point for the STT Pro is its durability. Cooper uses what they call Armor Tech 3 construction, which is essentially a 3-ply sidewall that is ridiculously resistant to cuts and punctures. You can just feel the toughness in these things. Similar to the BFGs, they give you a ton of confidence when you're airing down on a trail littered with sharp rocks and hidden roots. I purposely drove these through some pretty gnarly sharp shale, and they just ate it up without a single sign of damage. That peace of mind when you're miles from civilization is, it's priceless. In the mud, the STT Pro is a beast. The tread design is incredibly aggressive, with these huge chunky blocks and wide voids between them. It features unique elements like the side biter cleats and mud scoops in the tread pattern that are specifically designed to scoop up and sling mud out of the way. I found this design works exceptionally well. It clears out very effectively, allowing the tire to constantly bite into fresh terrain. 3. Toyo Tires Open Country M-Source T. Now we're getting into the real heavy hitters. At number 3, we have a tire that is nothing short of an icon in the off-road and truck world, the Toyo Open Country Ms T. For years, this tire has been the benchmark against which all other mud tires are judged. It's famous for its aggressive performance, its legendary durability, and importantly, its surprisingly good road manners. It's the tire that tried to prove you could have your cake and eat it too. Visually, the Open Country MT is a classic. The hook-shaped tread blocks are unmistakable, and they are designed for one thing: traction. In the mud, these tires are just relentless. They dig and claw and pull with incredible consistency. The high-void tread channels are masters at evacuating mud and snow, keeping the tread clean so it can keep working. I've had these in some pretty nasty situations, and they have a very predictable and reliable feel. You learn to trust them because they just keep pulling. But this is where the Toyo really starts to pull away from the pack we've discussed so far. For a tire this capable and aggressive off-road, it is remarkably well behaved on the street. Don't get me wrong, it's still a mud tire, and you will hear it, but the noise is a much lower, more consistent hum rather than an overbearing roar. Toyo put a lot of engineering into the tread design to keep the on-road noise down, and it shows. It's a tire you can genuinely live with every single day without feeling like you're in a propeller plane. Number 2. General Tire Grabber X3. Alright, coming in at the number 2 spot, we have a tire that just screams aggression and modern performance. The General Grabber X3. If you want your rig to not only have the bite to back up its looks, but to look meaner than anything else in the parking lot, this is a serious contender. With its optional bold red lettering on the sidewall, the Grabber X3 has an identity all its own, and I'm here to tell you, its performance is every bit as bold as its appearance. The Grabber X3's primary mission in life is to conquer the toughest terrain, and it has a special talent for destroying mud. The tread pattern is a masterpiece of aggressive engineering. It's a high-void design with massive evacuation channels that work like a self-cleaning machine. I drove these through the same thick, packing-prone mud that challenged the KM3s, and the difference was night and day. The X3s just fling the muck out of the way, constantly exposing the sharp, biting edges of the tread blocks to find fresh grip. It's seriously impressive to feel, but it's not just a one-trick pony for mud. General Tire incorporated multi-angle gripping edges and brawny side biters that give you fantastic traction on rocks and other loose surfaces. They also feature what they call DuraGen technology, which is a robust 3-ply construction that offers excellent cut and chip resistance. It feels incredibly solid and planted, giving you the confidence to push your vehicle in challenging situations. 1. Nitto Trail Grappler MT. And here we are, the number 1 spot, the king of the hill. In my opinion, the best all-around mud terrain tire you can buy right now is the Nitto Trail Grappler MT. For years, off-roaders have been forced to choose. Do you want extreme trail performance, or do you want a tire you can actually live with on your daily commute? What Nitto has accomplished with the Trail Grappler is, well, it's the magic formula that everyone else has been chasing. It is the absolute best of both worlds. Let's start with the off-road side of the equation, because that's what an MT is all about. The Trail Grappler has a brutally effective tread pattern. It features large, aggressive tread blocks for deep mud and loose dirt traction, and they are reinforced for better stability and to prevent flex. The 3D tapered grooves add extra biting edges and help eject mud and stones efficiently. I've put these tires in every conceivable situation: deep, watery mud, thick clay, loose gravel climbs, wet rocks, and they have never, ever missed a beat. They just hook up and go with a quiet confidence that is truly remarkable. But here is the part that is almost unbelievable, the part that makes it our number 1. The drive home. Nitto's engineers used advanced sound analysis equipment when designing this tire, and they created a variable pitch tread block pattern that actively works to reduce the tire noise that plagues other mud tires. The result is astonishing. Final thought. So there you have it. The Nitto Trail Grappler MT takes our top spot because it is the complete package. It refuses to compromise. It gives you the aggressive style you want, the unstoppable off-road performance you need, and a level of on-road civility that was previously unthinkable in a true mud terrain tire. For the rig that serves as both a daily driver and a weekend warrior, there is simply no better choice. It is the tire that proves you really can have it all.